Wings of Terror, Dragon Riders of Osnan, Book 5. Written by Richard Fierce. Narrated by Andrew Mcdermott. Chapter 1. He's been here. I looked up at Maren as she returned to our makeshift camp. The locals in the village were skittish around Sion, so I decided it was better to keep our distance. A small stream flowed nearby, and provided a peaceful atmosphere, which was a radical change from the last few days. "Another body?" I asked. Maren offered a stiff nod and sat across from me at the cooking fire. I'd caught a few fish from the stream, and they were nearly done. Sion was curled up in front of a large tree, her eyes watching us. "Are you sure it was Demris? Ever since we lost his trail, we haven't found any signs of his presence." "It was him," Maren replied. "One of the villagers is a sorceress, and cast a warding spell that forced him to flee. She described the green smoke." Maren was right. That was definitely him. The nightmarish image of the green smoke coming out of the ferryman's mouth had been burned into my mind's eye with glaring detail. I nodded, but didn't say anything. We sat quietly, but there was no silence. The fish meat sizzled, and the stream babbled. I grabbed onto the stick I'd impaled the fish on, and lifted it off the fire, and set it aside to let the meat cool. Once they weren't too hot to eat, Maren and I ate our fill. I laid on the ground, and propped my head upon a smooth rock I'd pulled from the stream. "How long ago did he come through here?" I asked. "A day and a half," Maren replied. "The sorceress was shaken up. She said she'd put all of her strength into that spell, and it almost wasn't enough." "Did she know she was up against the soul of a dragon?" "No, I don't think so. I just don't understand Eldwin. He wouldn't kill people without a reason." "Unless he's gone rogue," I said. "Maybe coming back from the island did something to him, and he's turned evil." "No," Maren replied. She was adamant in her opinion that there was another reason for Demris's actions. But I wasn't so sure. "If we don't find him soon, we're going to have other problems," I said. "What do you mean?" "We're far enough away that the Citadel probably won't hear about this, but Katori is likely to hear about it if she hasn't already, and considering she knows where we're going, she'll probably come looking for answers, and for us." "So, we'll tell her the truth," Maren replied. "We don't know the truth, at least not about Demris's actions." "I know he's not evil," she said defensively. "Maren, I get it. You were bonded to Demris, so you have a biased view of him, but you can't stay—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?